Hello everyone, it's me, Alex Dixon again, and I am back with another YouTube video. So wait, before you watch this video, please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Go ahead and like it up. Go ahead and shoot me some comments in the comment section. Just add some engagement to our page. So I know you've seen by the title of this video, we are going to be talking about building your brand. And we actually are creating a series on creating a successful business. Now, if you have not followed my Instagram page, on my Instagram page, I have a link for a downloadable document that goes over the 6 steps to creating a successful business before you actually get started in your business. And I think those steps are really, really important. So I just wanted to come in and be able to break down all those steps in depth so we can get into it. So let me give you a little history about me. My name is Alex Dixon. For those who do not know, I am a licensed realtor here in North Carolina, in the Raleigh-Durham area to be exact. I started real estate about in February, so I'm newly licensed. So I'm just enjoying every process of it. Now, where does Sophisticated Boss Woman come in? Well, I am a woman who knows that you need multiple streams of income. You cannot just rely on one stream of income. And I actually have a full-time career as well as real estate and as well as Sophisticated Boss Woman. So I'm all about get into the coin, get into the bag, and staying in the bag, right? This journey for me, I wanted to be able to, inspire women all over the world. I wanted to be able people to understand that there's an opportunity for you to create multiple streams of income, one, build a business or brand, and to be able to have a sustaining income from it. You want to be able to scale, right? That's what we're all here for. So I want to be able to create that space for women to be able to come in and network with like-minded people to be able to get their questions answered. And I just feel like the Sophisticated Boss Women community is just amazing. I've already met so many different amazing women in a short amount of time. I created my page on June 30th, and we're already up over 1,300 followers. So on that page, we're looking to get to 2,000. I know we can do it. We'll probably do it before the end of this month, but we just have to wait and see because we have about 10 more days until the month's out. But I like a challenge, so I'm going to do it. So let's get right into the video. Today, we are going over what it is to build a brand. Yes, sis, I said a brand, not a business, a brand. A brand is something where you create an experience for your audience, right? You want people to know who you are and exactly what you do. And I think that is important that you remember brands. Like if you think of a Coco Chanel, you think about what type of experience you have when you, or if you purchase a Coco Chanel purse, it makes you feel like you got some money, or you feel sophisticated. It's one of those experiences where you truly want to experience it more than one time. And if you think about the logo, it's so simple, but it's so catchy. So here are my takes on brand. Brand building is very, 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 very important before starting your business. Before you open up an Instagram page and get excited, say, hey, I'm gonna start this business, sis, you really have to make sure that you are ready to build your brand. I'm a person that I have to plan out everything that I do. I don't like to go in anything without having prior knowledge or a prior plan so that I know how to build on top of whatever I'm working towards, right? I always set, different goals and different strategies of how I'm going to reach a certain level. So with your brand, you have to do the exact same thing. You need to know, 1, why am I doing this? 2, what service do I want to provide? 3, how am I going to relay that information to my audience? 4, how am I going to turn my audience into customers? You have to know all that before you even go into, let me sell this product or let me sell this service. With brand building, you want to make sure that your logo is very clean, it's very professional. There are so many different sites that you can actually order services order your logo services on, I know there's Fiverr, and they have many different professionals ready on hand to help you with your logo. Or if you know someone in graphic design, I strongly suggest that you get into. Now, if you're like me, I like to have my own personal touch on anything that I do, right? So I actually created my own logo through PicsArt. And it's just a great way. I watched a couple of YouTube videos and they were very, very helpful in helping me create a logo. I actually did another test example with my husband and had him create a logo for just a test run. I just wanted to see how it works. So I definitely will be doing a video on how to create a logo. You want your logo to stand out, and you also want your logo to represent whatever your business is standing for. So if you sell clothes, right, you want to be able to illustrate through your logo that you sell clothes. You don't want to have "she's that girl," but you're a clothing boutique. We need to know exactly that you're a boutique. So maybe "she's that girl boutique" or "she's that girl apparel." You always have to think about your name and how it's going to capture, your audience. So your name and your logo is everything. It needs to be high quality. It needs to be something that is very, very personal to you and something that, you believe in, right? Because why else would it be your logo? Next, with your brand, you want to make sure that you are creating brand awareness. You want to make sure that people know exactly when you post something or when you lay out a flyer, they're like, "Oh, yeah, that's you." My thing is, I always want people to be able to correlate anything that I post with my brand. So everybody's on social media right now. If you have a brand, you're on social media. Building your brand is really, really important. Before you start selling products, you can get on social media and go ahead and start building your brand. So with social media, there's the thing where you want to be able to go in and I create different colors and create themes and create your background to be able to evolve around your whole brand. So with my brand, what I did was I created 2 colors and 1 font that people will always resonate with my brand, Sophisticated Boss Women. So my 2 colors are gold and white. Why gold and white? Gold is a color that represents wealth. It represents, knowledge. It shows like rich. And I'm all about not only financial gain, but just like my mentality. I'm all about building up my mentality. So I feel like gold was a very strong color to represent my brand. White is just one of those things where you can throw any type of picture on it and it's gonna look good. So I mean, white is just white, but I love white. I love the color white. And I kind of like go back and forth in between using those colors. Here's where it gets fun. With your brand, you want to create a brand voice, how you speak to your audience. So how do you speak to your audience? Is it dry? Like, do you need to add some words that are specifically for your audience? For me, I know a lot of brands out here use the word sis and queen, but I wanted to use those words because I actually use those words in everyday life. Like in my household, I call my daughter princess, she calls me queen, and my friends, I call them sis. I want my community to be able to feel like a community. I want us to feel like a family. Like you could come to me and ask me any type of question that you want, and I'm going to be able to deliver that answer. So I want you to feel comfortable with me. So when you're creating brand awareness or you're creating that brand voice, you want to make sure that your audience is able to relate the way you speak to them back to you, right? You want them to feel comfortable. The next thing about your brand is you want to be able to create an experience. So any type of content that you're providing to your audience, you want it to be able to relay a message or relay inspiration or relay a story or just provide education. That's giving your audience an experience, right? And those are the type of content that you should be aiming for no matter what type of brand you are. Even if you do nails, you should always be finding a way to relay those 3 messages. Let's go over telling a story. So my thing is it's better to be very authentic and to be transparent with your audience, and in return they will reward you. By telling stories, people are able to see you, because people buy into people. They don't buy into the products. We want to know who you are and why should we buy into you, right? So being able to tell different stories, like success stories, like your wins, your losses, your experience in building your business, I think that is so helpful. And I will go on someone's page and I will read their comment or read their post, and I will show support when they actually tell stories, right? The next thing is, of course, providing education. You want to be able to give something that someone didn't know, right? So something about your brand. So if you, let's say you are a fitness trainer and you have a fitness brand, you want to be able to deliver education, something that someone may have not known, and deliver that as a piece of content. And that is so important. And that's how you start creating shareable content. We're going to get into that at a later topic, but just sharing education is really, really helpful. And then providing insight. Providing insight would be sharing testimonials for your business, providing feedback, answering any frequently asked questions about your business. That would be letting people in on your brand. Giving the behind the scenes look. Those are really great ways to help build your brand. Brand is all about building trust with your audience, or as I call it, the community. Okay. Yeah. So learning how to use your brand on social media is extremely powerful, and it can take you so far. And really, the biggest thing about building your brand on social media is being able to leverage different platforms like Facebook, YouTube, your LinkedIn, your what else? Your TikTok. You can be able to bring in all those different platforms to build a better reach, which in return, you'll grow more followers, you'll grow more subscribers, and you'll grow more friends on Facebook, and you'll build a bigger community. So being able to leverage different social media platforms is extremely powerful. The next thing I want to talk about with brand building is, while you're brand building, it is important to understand what type of products and services you want to provide and how you're going to deliver that to your audience. Like, what makes you different from your competitors? And not necessarily what makes you different, what makes your brand unique, right? Why should I purchase from you? For me, what makes my brand unique to me, I feel like I'm all about inspiring and empowering women for them to understand that, there are more ways to get money versus just working a regular 9-to-5, and pulling that out of them, and actually more than that, just helping others grow their business. Like, I'm working with so many different women right now, and just seeing that shift from where they were to where they are now is just like, oh my goodness, like, this is what we need. This is what we need. We need that motivation, and we need that inspiration from women. Like, we all need to be empowering each other, and there's just enough room for everyone. So I think that's what makes me unique in my coaching services. I feel like I make myself available to my clients, even after they've already scheduled different services for me. And by the way, my ebooks and my services will be in the description link below, just in case if you wanted to check out some of the products and services that I do offer. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, I'm always about making sure they're able to access me if they are experiencing any type of issue. Social media can be very tricky if you do not know how to use it. So I want to make sure that I'm able to help my clients to grow. So yeah, that's just my take on branding, and I hope you enjoyed something. I hope you take away something from this video. Really, really important to plan it out, draw it out before you even start, and that way you will start your business or your brand on a successful note. And when it's time to start launching, then you'll be ready. So yes, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Like I said, we are on the road to 1K, and we will get there. Make sure you come back for the next video. I am going to be talking about target audience and actually building a community. See you then.